a transformative exploration of spiritual principles designed to empower you with clarity, resilience, and inner peace. These aren't mere platitudes, they are actionable steps, grounded in the reality of human experience, offering tangible solutions to the challenges we all face. You will discover how to cultivate compassion, navigate difficult emotions, and find meaning in everyday moments. This exploration isn't just about acquiring knowledge, it's about embodying wisdom. It's about igniting a spark within, awakening to your true potential, and stepping into a life of purpose and joy. You'll learn to harness the power of mindfulness to quiet the mental chatter, cultivate genuine connection with others, and develop a deep sense of inner peace that transcends external circumstances. By embracing these 10 transformative rules, you'll be equipped to navigate the inevitable storms of life with grace and resilience. Imagine approaching each day with a renewed sense of purpose, armed with the tools to transform challenges into opportunities for growth. This is your invitation to embark on a journey of self-discovery, unlocking the boundless potential that resides within. Embrace the wisdom of the Dalai Lama and embark on a path toward lasting transformation in 2025 and beyond. In our relentlessly fast-paced modern world, characterized by constant connectivity and an overwhelming influx of information, many find themselves grappling with a pervasive sense of unease, anxiety, and a lack of inner peace. This spiritual deficit, amplified by societal pressures and external validation, has created a yearning for genuine connection and deeper meaning. The Dalai Lama's wisdom, rooted in ancient Buddhist traditions yet remarkably relevant to contemporary challenges, offers a potent antidote to this pervasive malaise. His teachings provide a path towards cultivating inner peace, resilience, and a more fulfilling life, addressing the fundamental human need for spiritual grounding in a chaotic world. The core problem lies in our tendency to seek happiness in external sources, material possessions, achievements, and fleeting pleasures, which ultimately prove to be ephemeral and unsatisfying. This relentless pursuit of external validation often leads to a cycle of desire, disappointment, and suffering. The Dalai Lama's teachings, however, emphasize the importance of cultivating inner peace and compassion as the foundation for genuine happiness and lasting fulfillment. By shifting our focus inward and nurturing qualities like empathy, kindness, and mindfulness, we can break free from this destructive cycle and create a more meaningful and joyful existence. To fully grasp the transformative power of the Dalai Lama's wisdom, it's crucial to understand the foundational Buddhist concept of impermanence, the understanding that everything is in a constant state of flux. Recognizing the transient nature of all experiences, both positive and negative, allows us to detach from clinging to fleeting pleasures and fearing inevitable losses. This acceptance of impermanence, coupled with the practice of mindfulness, paying attention to the present moment without judgment, forms the bedrock for cultivating inner peace and resilience. A visual aid depicting a flowing river, symbolizing the constant change and flow of life, could effectively illustrate this concept. Furthermore, the Dalai Lama emphasizes the interconnectedness of all beings, highlighting the importance of compassion and empathy in fostering harmonious relationships and a more just world. Our actions, thoughts, and intentions ripple outwards, impacting not only ourselves but also the wider community and the environment. By recognizing this interconnectedness, we develop a sense of shared responsibility and a deeper understanding of our role in creating a more compassionate and sustainable world. A visual representation of a web, with each node representing an individual connected to others, could help visualize this concept of interdependence. The Dalai Lama's wisdom offers a powerful roadmap for transformation. Let's make 2025 our best year yet. Applying these 10 rules requires ongoing reflection and support. Your journey matters. Share your progress, challenges, and insights in the comments below. Join our community to connect with others, ask questions, and learn together. Your feedback is invaluable and helps us all grow. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe now, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new video. Let's empower each other to live more meaningful lives. Let's embark on this transformative journey together. Let's explore how the Dalai Lama's wisdom can practically transform your life spiritually in 2025 and beyond. The core goal is to cultivate inner peace and compassion, fostering a deeper connection with yourself and the world. This journey necessitates understanding that true happiness stems from within, not from external validation or material possessions. A crucial first step involves embracing the present moment. Instead of dwelling on past regrets or future anxieties, practice mindfulness by fully engaging in your current activity, whether it's enjoying a meal or listening to a friend. Cultivating compassion, another cornerstone of the Dalai Lama's teachings, requires actively challenging negative thoughts and replacing them with kindness and empathy. Imagine encountering someone behaving rudely. Instead of reacting with anger, try to understand their perspective. Perhaps they are struggling with personal challenges you are unaware of. This shift in perspective allows for compassion to arise, benefiting both you and the other person. Transforming anger and hatred into understanding and forgiveness is a powerful step towards inner peace. When confronted with difficult emotions, acknowledge them without judgment, then actively seek to understand their root cause. Forgiveness, both of yourself and others, is essential for releasing negativity and cultivating inner peace. This doesn't condone harmful actions, but rather frees you from the burden of resentment. Building meaningful connections is crucial for spiritual growth. Engage in acts of kindness, volunteer your time, or simply offer a listening ear to someone in need. These actions strengthen your sense of community and foster a deeper connection to humanity. Remember, true spiritual growth is not a solitary pursuit. It flourishes through interaction and shared experiences. Finally, dedicate time for self-reflection. Journaling, meditation, or simply spending quiet time in nature can provide valuable insights into your thoughts and emotions. This self-awareness enables you to identify areas for personal growth and make conscious choices that align with your values. Regular self-reflection fosters a deeper understanding of your inner self, paving the path for spiritual transformation. In an era defined by rapid technological advancements and escalating global anxieties, a profound sense of unease permeates modern life. We are bombarded with information, yet wisdom feels increasingly elusive. This constant state of flux, coupled with societal pressures and existential uncertainties, fuels a pervasive spiritual hunger, a yearning for meaning and inner peace. This is where the timeless wisdom of the Dalai Lama becomes urgently relevant. His teachings, particularly his 10 rules to transform your life, offer a potent antidote to the chaos and provide a roadmap for navigating the complexities of the 21st century. Learning about these principles is not just beneficial, it is critical now because it addresses a fundamental gap in our collective understanding of how to cultivate genuine well-being in a world seemingly spinning out of control. The specific problem we face is a disconnect between external progress and internal peace. While society achieves remarkable technological feats, individual happiness and fulfillment often lag behind. Rates of anxiety, depression, and burnout are soaring, indicating a profound spiritual deficit. We have mastered the art of external acquisition, but struggle with the inner work necessary for cultivating contentment, resilience, and compassion. This creates a fertile ground for suffering and perpetuates cycles of dissatisfaction. The Dalai Lama's teachings offer a path out of this predicament by emphasizing the cultivation of inner peace as the foundation for a meaningful life. Moreover, the accelerating pace of change intensifies the need for a strong ethical and spiritual compass. Emerging technologies like artificial intelligence and biotechnology present both immense opportunities and unprecedented ethical dilemmas. Navigating these challenges requires a robust framework for decision-making grounded in wisdom and compassion, qualities central to the Dalai Lama's teachings. Understanding his principles is not just about personal transformation. It's about equipping ourselves with the moral clarity necessary to shape a future that reflects our highest aspirations. The Dalai Lama's emphasis on universal ethics, compassion, and inner transformation provides the necessary tools to bridge this gap. His teachings are not tied to any specific religious dogma, making them accessible and relevant to individuals from all backgrounds. By understanding and applying these principles, we can cultivate the inner resilience needed to navigate the challenges of our time and contribute to a more compassionate and just world. The urgency stems from the realization that our collective future hinges on our ability to cultivate these qualities now. The Dalai Lama, a revered spiritual leader, emphasizes inner transformation as the cornerstone of a fulfilling life. His wisdom, rooted in Tibetan Buddhism, offers a pathway towards lasting happiness by cultivating compassion, mindfulness, and inner peace. But how do we practically apply these profound concepts to navigate the complexities of modern life, and specifically address feelings of overwhelm and lack of purpose, a common inciting incident for seeking spiritual guidance? A core tenet of Buddhist philosophy, directly applicable to overcoming feelings of purposelessness, is the concept of dependent origination. This principle asserts that everything is interconnected and arises due to various causes and conditions. Recognizing this interdependence diminishes the sense of isolation and highlights our role in shaping our reality and finding meaning. For example, feeling overwhelmed might stem from an unrealistic expectation of self-reliance. Acknowledging our interconnectedness allows us to seek support and recognize shared struggles. Mindfulness, another key concept, involves cultivating present moment awareness without judgment. Regular meditation practice, even for a few minutes daily, strengthens our ability to observe thoughts and emotions without being swept away by them. Visualize a flowing river. Thoughts are like leaves floating on its surface. Mindfulness allows us to observe them pass without jumping into the current. This detachment empowers us to respond to challenges with greater clarity and equanimity, rather than reacting impulsively. Compassion, the ability to understand and share the suffering of others, forms the bedrock of ethical conduct. Scientific studies demonstrate that practicing compassion activates brain regions associated with well-being and reduces stress hormones. Engaging in acts of kindness, volunteering, or simply offering a listening ear cultivates this essential quality. Imagine encountering someone struggling with a heavy load. Compassion prompts us to offer assistance, fostering connection and alleviating suffering. Isn't this interconnectedness at the heart of a meaningful life? These principles, though deeply rooted in spirituality, offer practical tools for daily living. By embracing interconnectedness, cultivating mindfulness, and practicing compassion, we actively transform our inner world, consequently impacting our external experiences and enabling us to discover a profound sense of purpose. Building upon the Dalai Lama's wisdom, integrating these principles into daily spiritual practice requires intention and effort. Consider the rule of cultivating compassion. Instead of merely acknowledging the concept, actively practice empathetic listening when a friend shares their struggles. Visualize yourself in their situation, feeling their pain and offering genuine support without judgment. This transcends theoretical understanding and transforms compassion into a tangible action that strengthens spiritual connection, both with others and within oneself. Another powerful application lies in embracing change, recognizing impermanence as a core spiritual tenet. When faced with job loss or a difficult life transition, instead of resisting, view it as an opportunity for growth and spiritual deepening. This mindful acceptance allows for a smoother transition and opens doors to new possibilities aligned with one's evolving spiritual path. However, implementing these rules presents challenges. Maintaining inner peace amidst the chaos of modern life, for example, can feel impossible. Constant connectivity and information overload often lead to mental clutter, hindering spiritual serenity. A practical strategy involves establishing daily rituals of digital detox, dedicating specific times to disconnect from electronic devices and engage in mindful practices like meditation or nature walks. This conscious disengagement creates space for introspection and cultivates the inner quiet necessary for spiritual growth. Similarly, the rule of honest self-reflection can be challenging, requiring courage to confront personal shortcomings. Overcoming this obstacle requires cultivating self-compassion. Acknowledge that imperfection is inherent to the human experience and approach self-reflection with gentle curiosity, rather than harsh judgment. Journaling can be a powerful tool in this process, providing a safe space to explore inner thoughts and emotions without fear of external criticism. Writing down daily reflections on actions, motivations, and areas for improvement fosters greater self-awareness and facilitates personal growth aligned with spiritual values. Furthermore, integrating the principle of meaningful conversation into daily life requires mindful communication. Instead of engaging in superficial chatter, strive for deeper connections by actively listening, asking thoughtful questions, and sharing personal insights with vulnerability. This fosters genuine understanding and strengthens relationships, enriching both personal and spiritual life. This practice may initially feel awkward or unfamiliar, but with consistent effort, it becomes a natural expression of authentic connection. Finally, remember that transforming one's life through these principles is a continuous journey, not a destination. Embrace the inevitable setbacks and challenges as opportunities for learning and growth, reaffirming your commitment to these principles with renewed intention. This persistent effort gradually cultivates a deeper sense of purpose and spiritual fulfillment. Building upon the practical applications of incorporating the Dalai Lama's wisdom into daily life, let's delve into the advanced spiritual implications, specifically within the realm of transforming suffering into enlightenment. The Dalai Lama emphasizes compassion as the cornerstone of spiritual growth. Rising Action Part 2 likely discussed actionable steps like mindful meditation and cultivating empathy. However, true transformation requires moving beyond surface-level practices to embrace radical acceptance of suffering, both personal and universal. Buddhist philosophy posits that suffering arises from attachment and ignorance. By consciously choosing to engage with suffering, not as victims but as active participants in our own liberation, we can unravel its root causes. This involves recognizing the impermanence of all things, understanding the interconnectedness of all beings, and cultivating a deep sense of equanimity amidst life's inevitable challenges. This transformative process can be likened to the refining of gold. The intense heat of the furnace, representing suffering, burns away impurities, ultimately revealing the pure essence of the metal. Similarly, engaging with suffering mindfully, armed with compassion and wisdom, allows us to shed our limiting beliefs and attachments, revealing our inherent Buddha nature. Viktor Frankl, in his seminal work, Man's Search for Meaning, documented his experiences in Nazi concentration camps, highlighting the power of finding meaning in suffering. Frankl observed that individuals who could find purpose, even amidst unimaginable horrors, were more resilient and likely to survive. This resonates with the Dalai Lama's teachings on transforming suffering through a shift in perspective. The culmination of this spiritual journey is not the eradication of suffering, but its transmutation into wisdom, compassion, and ultimately, enlightenment, a state of lasting peace and liberation. This profound shift necessitates consistent practice, unwavering commitment, and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings. The Dalai Lama's emphasis on compassion aligns with neuroscientific findings on the positive effects of compassion meditation on brain activity. Richard Davidson's research at the University of Wisconsin-Madison demonstrates increased activity in brain regions associated with empathy and positive emotions in long-term meditators, supporting the Dalai Lama's assertion that cultivating compassion enhances well-being. This underscores the interconnectedness of spirituality and mental health, offering a secular pathway to emotional regulation. Furthermore, the Dalai Lama's focus on inner peace resonates with studies on mindfulness and stress reduction. Research published in the Journal of Consulting and Clinical Psychology indicates that mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, programs, inspired by Buddhist principles, significantly reduce stress and anxiety levels. These findings provide empirical support for the spiritual practice of cultivating inner peace as a means to navigate modern life's challenges. A 2017 study in the journal Emotion found that individuals who practiced loving-kindness meditation reported increased feelings of social connection and positive emotions towards others, echoing the Dalai Lama's emphasis on cultivating universal love. These findings highlight the tangible benefits of spiritual practices on interpersonal relationships and overall societal well-being. Anecdotal evidence further strengthens the argument. Individuals who have incorporated the Dalai Lama's teachings into their lives often report experiencing a greater sense of purpose, improved relationships, and increased resilience in the face of adversity. Their experiences highlight the transformative power of spiritual principles in fostering personal growth and positive change. The principles of non-violence and ethical conduct advocated by the Dalai Lama find resonance in the growing field of positive psychology. Studies on altruism and pro-social behavior demonstrate the inherent human capacity for kindness and cooperation, supporting the Dalai Lama's belief in the fundamental goodness of humanity. These examples illustrate how spiritual practices, rooted in ancient wisdom and validated by modern science, offer practical tools for personal transformation and societal betterment. The Dalai Lama's teachings provide a roadmap for navigating the complexities of life with wisdom, compassion, and inner peace. This convergence of spiritual wisdom and scientific inquiry offers a compelling framework for cultivating a more fulfilling and meaningful life in the years to come. Let's distill the Dalai Lama's wisdom into actionable spiritual growth for 2025. Likely raised questions about practical application, especially concerning seemingly lofty ideals like universal compassion in our busy, often self-focused lives. Experts like Dr. Richard Davidson, a neuroscientist who has studied the brains of Buddhist monks for decades, highlight the neuroplasticity of our brains. This means we can literally rewire our brains for compassion through consistent practice, much like building a muscle. Think of meditation as weightlifting for your mind. Even 10 minutes daily can create measurable changes. Addressing doubts about time constraints, remember the Pareto principle. 20% of our efforts yield 80% of our results. Small, consistent spiritual practices are more impactful than sporadic grand gestures. A core question revolves around reconciling the Dalai Lama's emphasis on inner peace with external chaos. Spiritual leaders across traditions, from Eckhart Tolle to modern mindfulness teachers, emphasize the importance of presence. This isn't passive resignation, it's about engaging with the present moment without judgment, allowing us to respond to challenges with clarity rather than reactivity. Cultivating inner peace provides a stable foundation from which to navigate external stresses. It's like building a house on solid bedrock instead of sand. Storms may come, but the foundation holds. Finally, how do we measure spiritual progress? Unlike material goals, spirituality is less about achieving a destination and more about embracing the journey. Look for subtle shifts, increased self-awareness, greater empathy, more frequent moments of joy and gratitude. These are the internal markers of growth. Remember the wisdom of Viktor Frankl, who found meaning amidst unimaginable suffering in concentration camps. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. That space, that pause between trigger and reaction, expands with spiritual practice, empowering us to live with greater intention and purpose. This is the true measure of transformation. Building upon prior insights, let's delve into actionable steps to integrate the Dalai Lama's wisdom into your spiritual journey. His 10 rules offer a profound framework for personal transformation, particularly within the realm of spirituality. Focusing on cultivating inner peace, compassion, and resilience, these rules emphasize the interconnectedness of all beings and the importance of ethical conduct. By embracing these principles, we can foster a deeper connection with our inner selves and the world around us. This connection allows for a more meaningful and fulfilling life experience, grounded in spiritual awareness. To practically apply these insights, start by consciously incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine. Dedicate time for quiet reflection, meditation, or prayer to connect with your inner self and cultivate a sense of presence. Practice active listening and empathetic communication to foster stronger relationships built on understanding and compassion. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and learning, recognizing that adversity can strengthen resilience and deepen spiritual understanding. Commit to acts of kindness and service, extending compassion to others and contributing to a more compassionate world. These actions, when consistently practiced, create a positive feedback loop, reinforcing spiritual growth and leading to a more fulfilling life. Furthermore, actively seek out opportunities to learn and grow. Engage with spiritual texts, teachings, or communities that resonate with you. This continued exploration expands your understanding of spiritual principles and provides support on your journey. Regularly reflect on your progress, identifying areas where you can further align your actions with your values. This self-awareness is crucial for continuous growth and allows for adjustments to your practice as needed. Finally, remember that spiritual growth is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Embrace the process with patience, self-compassion, and a commitment to continuous learning. By actively integrating the Dalai Lama's wisdom into your daily life, you can cultivate a deeper sense of purpose, inner peace, and connection to the world around you. Begin today by choosing one of the suggested actions and committing to incorporating it into your routine. This single step can initiate a powerful transformation, leading to a more spiritually enriched and fulfilling life. Continue exploring these principles to unlock their transformative power and embark on a path toward greater inner peace and spiritual awakening. The Dalai Lama's 10 rules, viewed through a spiritual lens, offer a potent framework for inner transformation. As we actively cultivate compassion, embrace forgiveness, and nurture inner peace, we embark on a journey of self-discovery that transcends the limitations of the ego. These principles, rooted in ancient wisdom, yet profoundly relevant in our modern world, empower us to navigate life's complexities with grace and resilience. By choosing to live with intention, guided by ethical conduct and a deep respect for all beings, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world. Let us remember that true happiness is not a destination, but a way of traveling, a continuous unfolding of our potential for love, wisdom, and compassion. The path towards personal transformation is a lifelong journey, requiring consistent effort, self-reflection, and a willingness to embrace change. The Dalai Lama's teachings serve as a compass, guiding us towards a more meaningful and fulfilling existence. As you integrate these principles into your daily life, remain open to the transformative power of self-compassion, mindfulness, and the interconnectedness of all things. Explore the vast landscape of spiritual teachings, engage in practices that resonate with your soul, and continue to seek knowledge and wisdom. Let the pursuit of inner peace be your guiding star, illuminating the path towards a life of purpose, joy, and profound connection. May your journey be filled with boundless compassion, unwavering courage, and the enduring wisdom of the heart. Remember, the greatest adventure lies within.